Hello, this is Raven here, and we are doing the day 4 out of the 12 days of anime. And we are doing a top list of my favorite Vocaloid songs. I will try to describe why I like them and why they're here, because I don't know why. Again, I have a lot of lists. I have a list of Vocaloid songs I love, so I can just put another list in the description of just these might be my favorite 10 Vocaloid songs, but I have many more that I have been to acquire throughout the years because Vocaloid is so much music. I love Vocaloid music so much. But if you cannot understand, like, if you've been on my channel for a while and you've not caught up that I love music, I don't know what to say because the other 7 should have been a given and Utapri. Again, if it's music, I happen to, it's just like, if it's in the music genre, I'll probably watch it or read it or play the game because I have so many random games on my phone, so yeah. So we're going on to the top 10 of my Vocaloid songs. So one producer per song, because I was trying to actually do one vocal bank or Vocaloid song, but that did not happen because so many people use the most recognized Vocaloid banks out there. So again, we have so many Miku songs, so many Luca songs, so many Gumi. Not a lot of V-Flower, but now that is changing because I've been seeing a lot of V-Flower songs, so still not a lot of Zulu Project, but I will explain that later, or maybe if I do, because I sometimes don't remember. So we're going on to the list. And the first song I have to love is Hello Work. Hello Work is a song that basically describes a person that has unfortunately ended up in the corporate work system. You know, like, I don't like to be here, but a job is a job, and I can't do a job, but I will probably find something good. It's a song that happens to be, yes, I'm here, I'm in the corporate job, that I don't want to be here, but again, we can do better, and we will do better. Because that song is basically starts off with a mellow message, and then in the end we have what we be thinking that will be a good outcome for the person slash this Vocaloid producer, or I don't even really say producer, but like I'll say to the person, because mostly I feel like these songs do describe people, but it's not the Vocaloid bank saying it. It's mostly like what I feel like the producer will be saying to us. Again, Trevor, the song How You Are, How It Is, there are 2 like popular fan-made music videos for this, like the one for Luca when she's trying to become a fashion designer. There's another one where a typical boy that wants to be a singer, but is now working in a corporate job. But maybe I'll find those songs and maybe put them in the description. And now we go, because if I try to mention the song, because I'm really bad at describing how songs are, but I'm trying here. So we'll go on to number 9. Call Me. Call Me is a song that, again, I'm really not really known for romantic songs, but like, I'm gonna say that when it came to Call Me, I think I was watching a video on the Zulu Project and how they were made, because the Zulu Project is one of those vocal bands that are not really used with together, but they are basically used on their own, it's not a really recommended thing to do because there are more third companies wanted them to use as an actual boy band. Like, they also described them as a boy band. I can't remember much about it, but like, if you hear the song, it's it's like a generic pop song, but it's, I don't know, maybe because it's one of my favorite two Zulu songs. Again, I can put the other Zulu song down in the description, but or just put the playlist, because I don't hear a lot of Zulu songs unless it's Kyo for some odd reason. I don't know why Kyo is used more than the other three, but and it's a funny story when it comes to their production, because I don't know. We'll go on to number 7. Number 7 is this song. This producer and their songs, they are using the Japanese voice bank, but they, on themselves, they're not using the Japanese. They're not using the Japanese as. If you hear the song, it's a really, really good song. The visuals are really great, and what you think is Japanese first is not Japanese. It is a different language, but I can't really remember what language they use in their vocal banks. So even though their channel is mostly English, but their songs are mostly a different language, which I can't remember. But this song particularly is like the Boy Who Cries Wolf thing. But if you, again, I really don't know how to describe songs, so we're going to go on to number 6. Number 6 is a fan-made song. Like, not a fan-made song. It's a fan-made song into, like, Danganronpa. So if you are a Danganronpa or want to get into Danganronpa, basically this is Spoils V3 stuff. So if you're here and do not want to hear nothing about Danganronpa V3, I would probably tell you to go into number 5. But if number 5, because number 5 is another fandom song. So, before round 1, number 6 is Cause I'm a Liar. This is a family song towards Kokichi from V3 that he is mostly, the song is mostly made that if you have seen V3, he is mostly a liar, or he has done like good things for this game or a good thing to the game. It's really hard to describe without trying to go into spoiler territory, but it's mostly a fan-made song describing Kokichi and how the way he thinks or how the way he wants the game to end. And again, it's like, it's a perfect song. I was not really expecting a fan-made character song for Kokichi, even though this person is making songs for, this producer is making songs for more of character songs for V3, because the V3 characters are more interesting than the counterparts, like the Danganronpa 1 and 2. If there's ever a Danganronpa 4, which I don't think there's going to be a Danganronpa 4, because the creator has officially left the Danganronpa thing, but they're doing something else different, but I don't know what's going on there. But like, Cause I'm a Liar, great song, great how to describe this character, but again, I'm really bad at describing songs, so we're going at number 5, creativity. If you were here when the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared stuff happened, there were some songs, but not a lot of songs that described the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. There was a lot of more fan-made stuff, like comments and stuff like that, but not many songs. But I think the Vocaloids had that. The Vocaloid community did more songs too instead of the actual singers. So it's basically the song is basically about the notepad and the clock song, the two popular songs out of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, because those are the first 2 songs before more stuff got added into the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared stuff. So again, I'm not really good at describing songs, so. And number 4, if you are sensitive to suicide or depression, I highly recommend you to skip this part of the video and go into number 2, because number 3 also kind of covers suicide, depression, and some mental issue stuff. So I kind of recommend you to go to number 2, because I'm going to be describing some suicide and depression stuff or mental stuff that if you're not in the right headspace, please, I say, skip this part of the video and go into forward. So, Sachigo? Yeah, this song, I particularly myself do suffer from depression, and I do also suffer from suicidal tendencies sometimes. This song describes a person that has gone through a lot of suicide, or in the song itself, it feels like they have committed the deed and they do kill themselves. Or they're probably close to that mark. But again, this song is very where I feel like I sometimes listen to the song when it comes to when I'm in my low part, but I do never do the deed because I'm still here. And we go into number 3, My R. My R, again, is another suicide song that the song is basically describing how they basically, I would like to say, they see an illusion of themselves, what their home life is, what their school life is, or how their cliques are. And they think they're seeing a person, or I feel like they're thinking like they see a person, but they never really see a person. They're just kind of mad at that there's someone beat them to the roof before them. But I feel like, again, they're basic delusions and they don't do the deed that day and they always come back and then they're by themselves and they jump off the building. So that's My R, and the song's kind of popular, so I think you've heard that song. So again, have in the description. I'm not gonna go on long on the number 2 and number 4, number 3. So we'll go on to number 2. Kokoro. Kokoro is a really popular Vocaloid song, to be honest, because I don't think I've seen so many songs. I feel like I want this song to be remastered someday, or maybe it is, but by the original Vocaloid producer. So Kokoro, we all know the story. Science boy, but the forms of the road, the only thing it needs is a heart, which the Japanese heart is Kokoro. So, but before the thing is even close to complete, the scientist person dies, or the scientist person boy dies before it's either completed or it doesn't go into the robot before they die. But unfortunately he dies. The robot finds the heart data thing. I really don't know how to describe that song because it's an old song. So yeah. So we have Ren, robot girl, found the heart data, and then she has the data in her, how they feel, they love, and everything else they basically can feel. But well, we don't know that thing was only a short moment, and the robot dies. But if you see another another section, the robot girl and science boy tends to go in the afterlife and basically be with each other again. It's like early 2000s. The song makes no sense sometimes, but it's a very cute, sweet song if you actually see it. So again, in the description, all the songs will be in there. So I'm really bad at describing songs, so down there it is. And the number 1, the song that actually got me into Vocaloid when I was very young. Again. And the first song is Meltdown. I don't know how I got into Vocaloid, really, because I was just surfing online, original, when I first got my first computer. Surfing online, surfing on YouTube, when YouTube wasn't really accessible in how it is now. How there's more recommendations. I got into a weird part of YouTube when I was younger. All these Vocaloid songs. It was where it was kind of booming, kind of not. And then there's Meltdown, where a song I couldn't even describe, to be honest, how that song described. Again, the song is so weird, and I can't even describe it to this point because, yes, I love that song, but I can never describe it in literally, I tried to describe this to my friend and I could not describe it. It's just like, number one is Meltdown. Reason why my name is Rin Rin. I have two reasons why my username is Rin Rin here. Like, one, we have Rin the Vocaloid, and then we have Rin from Love Live, and now we got my name. So, I know this is kind of randomly video, but randomly videos is what I do during this time of the year, so if you're keeping up with me, good. If you've not, I'm so sorry. These videos are going to be hella random later, so see you on day 5.